Hello everybody, Present 17, Soaking went through, went out for a ride with my little lad tonight because he's been pecking my head all day, and I just didn't feel like it today. Not that anything's wrong with my head or anything like that. I sometimes enjoy my days off. Done a lot of school work with him today and helping him out and keeping him calm and showing him different techniques for learning off PowerPoints that we got today. So yeah, and I didn't really want to go. It's just, you've got to motivate yourself sometimes, and sometimes other people motivate you for you. It's good to have a training partner. When you don't want to do it, you just like, come on, stop being lazy. And you tend to do that for the other person, so it's nice to find a partner, someone who will drag you out. Tonight I want to cover the curse of catastrophization, or the catastrophizing curse. Something I'm always coming across when I'm coaching couples, people, children, everything. It's that, oh my god, it's going to go wrong. So you go out in your car, you're travelling to work, you've just got on the motorway, and suddenly, traffic jam. Your brain automatically goes, oh my god, I'm going to be late for work, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to end up with a dole, I'm going to lose my house, and all that's just suddenly from having and that's what happens to a lot of people. Homeschooling, oh my god, my kids aren't going to get into uni because they don't know the difference between longitude and latitude, and you're like, what? Oh my god. It's simple to fall into catastrophization because it's brought on by the anxiety, it's brought on by the cortisol, all these stuff. It just whizzes around in your head all the time, and it messes with you. You just imagine you're trying to have a nice life and you've got all these external things attacking you. Your senses cause anxiety. Your ears, your eyes, your nose, everything causes you drama. Those people that suffer with PTSD, they've had a trauma and they smell something and it just takes them back to the moment, and catastrophization, oh my god, we're all going to die. And it's about retraining the brain to positivity. Bad things always, that's the curse. That's the curse of catastrophizing. Bad things always happen to me. Why didn't it go wrong for them? Why is it always going wrong for them? Why is it always wrong for me? And it's that curse you believe you've got round you all the time. Never goes wrong for them. And you start resenting people because they don't have shit things happen to them. And it's just because you don't even know what's going on next door. You don't know what's going on at work, at school, and stuff like that. People really, really are good at hiding it. You'll find that a lot of people are functioning alcoholics, functioning drug users. I've not got a problem. I just use cannabis. It's not a problem. Really? So you're going out and getting someone to bring drugs to you, and you're giving drugs to someone that's been illegally brought in, and yeah, but you've not got a problem. Don't worry about it. You're just smoking a class, whatever it is, class C drug. But don't worry about it. Yeah, it's just a class C drug. Anyway, moving on. Before I start ranting at that one. So that all comes from then growth mindset, and a lot of people hear that, the growth mindset. For instance, let's listen to this story. The psychologist. So a psychologist comes out of a glass. I haven't got a glass. Pretend this is a glass. Oh, it's nothing gross. Comes out of a glass, and the psychologist says, right, here's your problem. Hold that. How heavy is that? It's nothing, isn't it? No, of course it's nothing, no. But hold it above your head. So you hold it above your head, and this is your problem that you're carrying around with you. So, is it heavy yet? No, is it heck? Well, stand there for an hour with it. Well, actually, my arm will start aching. Stand there with it for a day. Keep holding that all the time. Keep holding that, and everyone says, well, how heavy is it? It's only a couple of ounces. But did you notice I swapped arms then? Because it's becoming irritating now. Now hold it for a week. Hold it for a month. Hold it for a year. That is going to come very uncomfortable. It's going to cause tingling in your arms. You're going to lose the blood to it because you're holding on to something and putting a lot of effort in it. And suddenly something that only weighs 10 ounces has become a ton. So you have to bear that in mind with this growth mindset. Positives and negatives. Okay? Problem, gone when you get rid of it. Right? You've got to offload it all the time. It's like communicating. Alright? So fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset is, I give up easily. It's the Bart Simpson thing, never try, never fail. I can't do this because I'm not good enough. Or I'll just avoid challenges because if I do try and do something, I'll probably get it. I can't really do that. I can't become a professional footballer. I can't become a dancer. I can't become a teacher because, I've got kids at home and stuff like that. I'm either good at something or I'm not, and I'd rather try the good things. And that's fixed because you imagine it, it's like screwing your head to a wall and going, right, I'm stuck here. Okay? And you have to be aware, you have to understand. If you're hearing yourself say these things, you're stuck in a position. Alright? That's a fixed. You're stuck in a fixed mindset, and with that comes catastrophization. It can't go. It will go. It'll all go wrong for me. I am cursed. The curse of catastrophization. So you got to get into a growth mindset. All right. And you have to do it. It's like picking up the rock and moving it because it's in the way. If that's the fixed mindset is a blocked road with a boulder, so you can't get travellers down your street. You got to lift it up and shift it so you can move. All right. So growth mindset. I'm going to try new things, and the terror behind that, the anxiety that you'll get from that is just going to be so overwhelming. But then bring yourself back to the moment. So what? What if I do it? What could go wrong? And stop yourself. It won't go wrong. Positivity. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. Failure offers an opportunity to grow, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're getting failing, it's because you're doing the same thing over and over again. If you want to grow, just do it a different way. Don't be surprised if the result you're getting of failure is because you're doing something the same way, because that's what you're doing. You're doing something that's not going to go right. Change the way you do anything. You know, run and fall, but just keep running. Feedback. So many people are now. The problem with feedback is who delivers it. And a good way in the army was you deliver a poo butty first, and then you give someone the salad. A lot of people get that wrong. They go, you're really on time, you're doing this, but you're doing this terrible. No one listens to the positives, because the negatives hit you harder. Okay, so learn from giving and receiving feedback. How would you like to receive it? You want the good news or the bad news? You know, take the bad first, because it allows you to then ask a question. How can I do better? Who doesn't get it wrong, and who can I mimic? And I did that when I first got to my battalion in the army. I just looked around and thought, who was good? Who was good at this and who was good at that? And just copy them, because that's the secret to success. All the people succeed mimic greatness. All right? Get yourself a couple of mantras. My mistakes help me grow. My mistakes make me better. Yeah? I know this will help me, even though it's difficult. What you do in your 40s physically will help you in your 50s and your 50s and your 60s. It's this 10-year thing where you go, I'll lose weight. And I learned a really interesting thing was, when you're trying to lose weight, you can't lose weight. See that word? I can't lose weight. It's not that. You've got to change the word can't. The can't is not can't. The can't is won't. Because you don't want to. You don't want to. I won't lose weight. I don't want to. It's not can't, it's won't. There used to be an army saying can't means won't, and won't means jail. Okay, in army jail, they'd stick you in it. So it's this fixed mindset versus growth mindset. You've got to change what you were, because that's done and that's over. Yeah? So it's about pushing forward and becoming the new you. There's so many opportunities for you out there to be successful, but one bump we go back to the med centre and we go back wounded and say, I'm not doing that again. I've got it wrong and I failed, and we don't like the taste of failure. Those come from a service background. What's really ironic is you get some amazing people who train you, and you come out like your 10 men, you're like, I am awesome. Then you get to your units, you get to your places. People don't like you being successful. They'd much rather put you down. Oh, you're a bit fat, you're a bit this, you're a bit that, you're a bit that, and it chips away and it chips away. So you imagine you get this concrete block of, some people can turn you into the Venus de Milo, and some people can turn you into Argos, or, and I don't mean the shop. They can turn you into the most amazing statues in the world because they chip this shape out of you. But so many people chip bits off you, and you go from this absolute Atlas, the man that carried the earth, and they chip away at the arms, and they chip away at the legs, and then suddenly they're chipping away at the soul, and there's nothing left of you. All right, and you didn't do that. Somebody else did that. All right, and you've got to be aware of that. How people are, they get their kicks off making you feel like garbage. When the weather comes, you close your windows so the cold doesn't come in. When the sun comes beaming through your windows sometime, you put the blinds down. And you've got to have that same mentality with people. Close them off. Stop them straight away. Okay, so when you're doing boxing, you don't let someone smash you in the face. You put your guard up. Once you've been hit in the nose, you won't ever get hit in the nose again, trust me. Because you know what it feels like. So think about tonight is the growth mindset, the catastrophizing curse, or the curse of catastrophizing, all right? And the fact that fixed mindset and growth mindset. Every time you say something negative, write it down and turn it into a positive, all right? Can you imagine the moment that Neil Armstrong said to his teachers, "I'm going to go to the moon, miss." And them teachers went, "Shut up, you chopper." And he did it. Simon Cowell made $1 million and lost $1 million, and he became a millionaire again because he just think he can either stay poor or he can go back to where he wanted to be. J.K. Rowling laughed at by everybody, and she still comes out successful because she's tasted that success, and it's just simple. Remember what we said before is, do the same thing, get the same result, negative or positive. Do the same thing, get the same result. All right, don't listen to the naysayers. There's nothing stopping every single person who wants to go and sit on top of Everest. It's totally possible because another human being did it. We're not born with magical lungs and magical this and magical that. We're just, someone around us nurtures us into success. We're made great and we're made bad by other people. So fix that brain upstairs. And if you can't fix it, get in touch with someone like me. All right, because of that negativity takes you down and you end up thinking silly things. Don't do it. Don't do it tonight. Ring someone up tonight. Say, my head's up my ass. Because I tell you now, I'm getting phone calls every day. People saying, "Can you give us an hand, Chris?" Yeah, of course I will. It's the whole purpose of this. Stay alive. Just stay alive. Because you're a long time dead. A long time dead. Okay? Stay alive because you loved. No one's told you in a while, and you've probably not told anyone in a while. Alright? So, get on top of it. Get yourself fit. Don't hold grudges. Just eat pies. Eat pies and drink chocolate. Do you know why? Because someone else is going to carry you. Don't worry about your weight. Don't worry about your weight, because some of us like big bits. Yeah? If that camera was under there, all you see is this. Stay alive, dudes and dudettes. Love everybody. Peace out.